A flat earther walks into a shop. Well, that's it. It's not a joke, there is no punchline here. As I started going through a flat earther flyer and debunking each point, so far there are 2 such videos. Link would be down in description. So time to meet the man, the legend behind the flyer. Say hello to Nathan Thompson, founder of the official Flat Earth and Globe Discussion Facebook group. This guy has an impressive history, including getting arrested for harassing school children. But this is not the scope of this video. We'll look at one of his recent video titled Home Depot Employees Hear the Truth About Flat Earth.
You guys ever met a flat earther? Well, I've been testing it for 5 years, and I don't think the Earth's a ball. You guys got spirit levels here at Home Depot. It establishes a horizontal or a level, and then you could use, if you're building a bridge or something, a plumb bob, which is a pointed weight at the bottom. Right. And that establishes a vertical, right? And people just believe that that's happening around a globe. You know what I'm saying? How do you get a horizontal on a globe? It would have to be curved. Right. So
you guys ever met a flat earther? Well, I can't really blame him for that. When I started practicing magic, I would walk up to a group and say, "You guys ever met a magician?" We called it street magic. At least magic is cool. So Nathan talks about level, which establishes a horizontal datum, and plumb bob, which establishes a vertical datum. Surprisingly, he's actually correct about that. The problem seems to be him not understanding how you can get horizontal on a globe, or vertical for that matter. You see, Nathan, both plumb bob and spirit level works because of this force called gravity. In case of spirit level, well, though it cannot always be seen, all spirit level vials are curved. The principle of operation is that the bubble will move to the highest point of the radius of curvature as gravity acts on the liquid inside the vial. The liquid is usually alcohol such as ethanol because of its low viscosity and surface tension, which allows the bubble to travel the tube quickly and settle accurately with minimal interference from glass surface. Where a plumb bob is simply a weight suspended on the end of cord. It acts on the principle of the attraction of gravity or mass, and the weight always points toward the center of gravity. A line formed by the cord of a plumb bob is precisely a right angle from the horizontal. Just because we are talking to flat earthers, let's just get over what gravity means. Why do you land on the ground when you jump up instead of floating off into space? Why do things fall down when you throw them or drop them? The answer is gravity. This is the force by which a planet or other body draws object towards its center. Earth's gravity is what keeps you on the ground and what makes things fall. Anything that has mass also has gravity. Objects with more mass have more gravity, and Earth is massive. Thus, the vector here is from top of the plumb bob, where it is hanging from, to all the way to the center of Earth. Does it make sense to you now? So someone standing on North Pole with a plumb bob, well, a line from that person to the center of Earth is the vertical datum over there. For someone standing at the equator, well, that vertical datum would be almost perpendicular compared to the person at North Pole. A spirit level, even when measuring horizontal datum, is based on the downward force of gravity, and really is showing us a perpendicular value based on the vertical value. If you understand how the person at North Pole and the person at equator can have a vertical datum, you should understand how they can also have a horizontal indicator.
I've been testing water for 5 years. Large bodies of water don't curve. And I run the largest flat earth group.
What? You said large bodies of water don't curve?
Yeah, they'll teach you in school that Earth's surface is 70% water.
Yeah.
But they don't tell you that according to hydrostatics or fluid statics, water at rest is natural level. It's how they make all these glass and mirrors perfectly flat. They melt molten, and then they put the glass on top of the molten, and it flattens out, but that's also how they get rid of the bubbles.
Good old water doesn't carve over large bodies. Well, my last Flat Earther debunk video handled only this point. It's about 10 minutes of detailed explanation, debunking this and other related points they usually make. So instead of repeating all the explanations from that video, I'll summarize it. When they say large bodies of water doesn't curve, we assume it means water has the same level over large bodies of water like, I don't know, sea, ocean. So when we talk about sea level, we're generally talking about global sea level, which refers to the average height of all the Earth's ocean basins, while local sea level refers to the height of the water measured along the coast relative to a specific point on land. The surface of the Pacific Ocean stands about 40 cm higher than the Atlantic Ocean with respect to the 1000 decibel surface, and the North Atlantic and North Pacific stand respectively about 14 and 17 cm higher than the South Atlantic and Pacific. So obviously good old water doesn't have the same level over large bodies of water. Oh please, please. No one mentioned, but those are different ocean. That would kill me. Now, I guess Nathan is correct about making glass. Fluid dynamics does explain that. Simply put, the liquid will try to be as close to the center of the earth as possible, and thus liquid would be level. Oh heck, did I just debunk myself? I just pointed out how large bodies of water are not the same level, and now I'm saying the liquid is level because of gravity? Oh dear me. Just kidding. Though we know gravity is 9.8 meter per second square, but that is not entirely true. There are slight variations in the value of g about Earth's surface. These variations result from various density of the geological structure below each specific surface location and the fact that the Earth is not truly spherical. This is the reason gravity pull near Sri Lanka is less than Darwin in Australia. Because the span of water body is also large, that gravity strength change affects it. But we are talking about changes in meter compared to vastness of oceans which are many thousands of kilometers. Back to making glass. Different raw materials are mixed and fed to a furnace that is heated to approximately 15,000 centigrade. Once molten, the temperature of the glass is stabilized to approximately 12,000 centigrade to ensure a homogeneous specific gravity, aka what they like to call level. This also means the glass process done in Darwin would still give the same result if it was done in Sri Lanka.
People just would rather believe man instead of God.
Right.
Because God said he's above us. How's God above you on a ball?
Well, I'm stumped. I have no comeback, no rebuttal. But I am curious. Being an agnostic, even I find it hard to fathom this supreme being declaring he is above us. Just for giggles, I tried to find the reference, God is above us. Now maybe the phrase in Bible is different, as I could find only 2 references with that exact wording. If I miss the Bible verse, please let me know in the comments below. I would like to read it.
Guess how many people are in the Flat Earth group? We hit a new level yesterday.
Million.
Not that high.
Okay. 75?
135,000 people.
So you have a cult with over 135,000 people. Nice. I have 2-digit subscribers. That must mean your opinion has a lot more credence. Case closed. Daddy of 5 also had a lot of subscribers. Just saying. He finishes the video with the following video snippet from ISS.
Debunk my bubble.
All the red circles is what he thinks proves that the ISS video is fake. Well, maybe another time. Thank you for watching, and I do hope that you have enjoyed it. If so, can I please ask you to like and maybe leave a comment as well? If you can also subscribe, that would definitely help this channel grow and would be thoroughly appreciated. Have a safe day. Signing off.
We try.